Hi, my name is Amaka and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be sharing 4 tips, which is in addition to last week's video on 5 tips to make your dream vacation possible. I'm going to link it over here so you can check that video out and then come back to see the continuation. So let's get right into it. The very first tip I have for you this week is to make the trip your own. By that I mean you should plan the trip around who you are and what is important to you. For example, there's some people that will never fly first class or business class even though they have the money for it, while there's some others that like the comfort and the perks of flying first class. There's some people that prefer fancy hotels that have pools and all, which usually is on the pricier side, while other people do not care where they stay. So making sure that you plan the vacation as to how you want it to be and within the budget that you set for yourself will make it a memorable vacation, irrespective of how much or how little you end up spending on the trip. Because most of us we travel for the experience, so why don't you just make the experience your own? The second tip I have for you, which is going to make the whole planning and budgeting phase of your trip less stressful for you, is to set up a standing order or a debit order. What that is once you determine how much it is you want to spend on your trip and how long you need to plan or budget to be able to make that figure possible, you can just set an instruction on your main account where most of your money is to make sure that on a certain day of every month up until when you need the money for the trip, X amount of money leaves your account and goes to another account. It could be a high yield savings account or just somewhere that you're not going to touch it. That way you've set that instruction, and then every single month that amount automatically goes into that account. That way you're not having to remember or forget that you're supposed to transfer the money to the account or spend the money that you intended on using for your trip. So setting the intention ahead of time, set that money aside, and then put an instruction to just do it for you would actually cut down your planning and your stressing period or time. So yeah, make sure that when you watch the first video and have your plan and your budget in place, you make sure that you set a debit order or direct order from your major account to the account where you're going to be saving the money for your vacation. Another tip that you can use to make the trip more affordable and to also visit as many places as you can is to take longer routes. What that means is, for example, you want to go from, say, Nigeria to the UK. It is possible for you to take a direct flight from Nigeria all the way to the UK. However, if you factor in other countries or cities in between the trip, it's going to make the overall cost of the flight and the trip less expensive. Let's put it this way. So instead of going from, let's say, Lagos to London, you can fix in Lagos to, let's say, Dubai. Either spend like a day or 2 there. You could add Marrakesh into it, which is in Morocco, before you get to the UK, and then you can now do the final trip from the UK or London directly back to Lagos. Yeah, yes, longer flights, longer routes, longer itinerary. However, you're going to save much more money on the total cost of the flight, and you also get to visit so many other countries in between your vacation or your trip, which is going to give you a bigger experience, right? And also make it a more enjoyable trip altogether. If you can, take longer routes and visit more cities while you're on vacation. The last tip I have for you is to use points or reward programs. Let me explain. So many airlines, once you're registered to the particular airline or to an alliance or a conglomerate, which is basically like a couple of airlines and hotels and some services that are, well, I say united, right? They have like a unity. So by registering on that and using a particular airline for a period of time, you get to save your air miles or points with them. Also, by using some financial institutions, credit cards, debit cards, or reward programs, you can save travel points or save points with them, which can convert to you being able to take a full trip, right, without making any payments whatsoever on tickets. That way you can focus your money and your time on maybe finding hotels or other tourist attractions. And also, when you register for this program and save miles, for example, if you're an economy class holder and you have enough points, you can convert your ticket from economy using the points to get people business class or first class, which is going to make that trip more enjoyable. Because yeah, for those that fly a lot, you know, the business and first class have more enjoyable legroom, especially for tall people like us. So yeah, yes, registering for reward points and an amazing way for you to be able to save for your next trip and also get the perks that are involved in the whole process. I hope you enjoyed this video and it was very informative. If you're a new subscriber, viewer, my name is Amaka and this is my channel. I film about being a millennial parent, money, and a lifestyle in between. So yeah, if you're new, please make sure you subscribe down below and join the family, and also hit the notification bell so you're notified every time a video drops, which is every week, majorly on Fridays, but we drop videos every single week. So join the family, and yeah, we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great one. Bye.
Heat in my vein like vernacular. Cook up the beat with a spatula. Y'all are not ready for action. I'm smoking these